Sweets, I'm so looking forward to having a good time in New Orleans this weekend.
Oh, Big Daddy, you know it. Man, I need this weekend away so bad. Looking forward to that French Quarter. But I ain't been outside of it, really. I've seen pictures of what it still looks like, and man, I can't believe those living conditions. I mean, it looks like Katrina hit 5 days ago, not 5 years.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. I've heard the same thing, but at least we bring some tax dollars. That's about the most we can do.
True that. I really wish, though, we could bring down some social justice and correct some of them broken promises, right some of them wrongs. It seems like Katrina just exemplifies everything that is good and bad about America. I just wish there wasn't so much of the bad left over.
Yeah, I agree. But something I was thinking, how about we hit some of the back streets and take a look at the real New Orleans before we hit the quarter?
It's gonna be safe?
I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. I got you.
All right.
This is New Orleans. This is the New Orleans that tourists never see. This is the real New Orleans. Block after block after block of abandonment. This is the New Orleans the residents see every day. But more than a city in pain, it is a city of social injustice. This is the New Orleans of broken promises, domestic poverty, educational segregation, decayed infrastructure. A city where residents, especially the poor and marginalized, are provided no options except to accept the status quo of systematic injustice. This is the New Orleans that grossed more than $9 billion from 7.5 million visitors in 2009. Yet this New Orleans has less than 60% of its public schools open. This New Orleans is home to Charity Hospital, the largest public hospital and mental health facility in the state, which has been shuttered since Hurricane Katrina, even though the VA hospital, Tulane University School of Medicine, which are both adjacent to Charity, are open and functioning at full capacity. This New Orleans has some 20,000 homeless residents and more than 60,000 non-habitable residential and commercial properties. This is the New Orleans that perpetuates poverty and inequality at historic levels. This is the New Orleans that since 2006, some 1,300 victims of violence have died on the streets of the city. This is the New Orleans where the culture is vibrant, the people resilient, its social culture proud, but its people abused, robbed of opportunity by political corruption, drained of savings because they were forced to use college savings funds to rebuild their homes, their lives. This is the New Orleans that 5 years after the storm, families are still living in FEMA trailers, exposed to dangerous levels of formaldehyde. This is the New Orleans that prides itself on live music, entertaining tourists, yet these very musicians, the ambassadors of New Orleans, don't make enough income to pay their rents. This is the New Orleans that needs your voice, your power, your help, to not only change New Orleans, but to change the direction of our country. This is the New Orleans where the mentally ill, drug addicted, homeless, indigent, school dropouts, depressed and broken families cannot get the help they need because the facilities are all boarded and caught in the midst of political red tape. This is the New Orleans of broken dreams and scarred tomorrows. This New Orleans is a city of haves and have-nots. This is my New Orleans. This is New